Your attention, masters, mistresses. All systems functional for the Everything Geek podcast.
Hey, this is Rich McDonald, and I play Commander David Mason on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And you're listening to Everything Geek Podcast.
Hey, it's James Arnold Taylor, the voice of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Master Plo Koon in Star Wars The Clone Wars, and you're listening to Everything Geek, the podcast.
Hey, it's Leif Gamfert. I played Uncle Ben's killer in The Amazing Spider-Man, and you're listening to the Everything Geek Podcast.
Hello, I'm Simon Fisherbecker. You probably know me better as Dorian Moldavar from Doctor Who, or the Fat Friar from Harry Potter. And this is Everything Geek Podcast.
Face it, Tiger. You just hit the jackpot with the Everything Geek Podcast.
You're listening to the Everything Geek Podcast, bringing you interviews from your favorite films and TV shows every week, and all of the latest news. Here's your host, Ruari Williamson.
Hello everyone, this is Ruari Williamson of the Everything Geek Podcast, presenting my interview from London Film and Comic Con with actor Dixie Arnold, best known for playing a resistance soldier in Star Wars The Force Awakens, Roger the Millionaire in Shakespeare's Diaries, Niko in Mercenaries, Theo in Z Pozitive, a black operation officer in Airborne, and a policeman in Wild Bill. Enjoy. Hello everyone, this is Ruari Williamson of the Everything Geek Podcast. I'm here at London Film and Comic Con with actor Dixie Arnold. How are you today, sir?
Hello, good afternoon, buddy. I am doing very, very, very well today.
Are you enjoying the event so far?
Yep, I'm absolutely loving it here at Comic Con, Film Con, Kensington Olympia, having an amazing time.
That's great, and obviously The Force Awakens, which you were in, it's only just recently come out, so you haven't done a lot of conventions. It's only your second one, I believe. What is the most surreal experience for you doing these conventions?
Oh, that's exactly. It's my second one. I mean, I think the best thing today that's happened was I had these two young kids come up, and they'd made this huge collage, with my name on it, my pictures everywhere, and that really sort of hit home, I guess. It really made me feel happy, appreciative. I spent a lot of time with the two kids, so hopefully I made their day as well.
Definitely, it's really interesting. I mean, because I see that a lot of the time with the big stars, people giving them gifts, showing them things. But, it hit home for you, as you say, just how appreciative Star Wars fans are and how they go to great lengths like that.
Yeah, well, that's it. I think when it comes to Star Wars fans, we probably have the best fans in the biz,
Definitely. So, for our listeners who may not be familiar with your background, can you tell us how you got into acting and decided you wanted to be an actor?
Yeah, I can, in short. So, basically, I started acting when I was 12, doing the normal stuff, musicals. I was the Artful Dodger in Oliver Twist. First big movie I went for was actually the Thunderbirds film. I was down to the last 3 kids for that. Then I moved out to LA, did a lot of auditions there, did a few plays, a few smaller bits, and sort of this was my first big break to something really, really big. So yeah.
It's really nice. So how were you originally cast as a resistance soldier in The Force Awakens?
So I was cast originally in The Force Awakens. I was actually showing J.J. Abrams around the location as a location agent, and I was saying to him, oh yeah, you can put the X-Wing here, or you can put the X-Wing there. Yeah, that'll be fine. You can drill holes in that. Millennium Falcon can go there. So it's really exciting. And then I sort of had a moment with him by myself, and I said, hey, JJ, I'm an actor as well. And he went, oh, really? I didn't know. And I said, no, yeah, I am. Can I be in the film? And, the short version is he said yes, did some auditions, and that was it. Rock and roll.
Very nice. Just for the record, you said J.J. Abrams. It's J.J. Abrams. Yeah, just thought I should say that. Yeah, but it's really interesting that you were mentioning how you were showing him around, because one of the most iconic images of you in the film is you and Oscar Isaac Poe Dameron in front of his X-Wing. So yeah, it's really interesting that you mentioned showing him where X-Wings could go, and your shot is in front of an X-Wing.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, no, I think I hope I had a hand in it, in creating it. But no, it was a beautiful day. I think it's probably one of the best experiences of my life, being in Star Wars, and it just follows you through even till today. I'm here at Comic-Con having a good time, and I made such good friends throughout it, so I'm very thankful.
Definitely. And were you a Star Wars fan prior to being cast?
Absolutely. Big Star Wars fan, super geek, loved all the originals, even played a lot of Battlefront. What was the other game with the guys? Do you know the game?
I'm just going to name some games.
The Old Republic?
The Old Republic.
Yeah, I played that. I played obviously all the Jedi games, everything, man. So big fan.
Knights of the Old Republic, I should say, because there's going to be some purists out there who are like, if he's talking about the older ones, it's Knights of the Old Republic, not the Old Republic.
Yeah,
but
well, there was Knights of the Old Republic, but then there was the first-person shooter one. I can't remember what that was.
was that not Battlefront? I mean, you mentioned
there was
Battlefront.
another one with the rogue team. It was like the specific team of the elite guys, the Clone Wars guys.
Republic Commando.
That's it. Yes, mate. That was pretty good. But I'm a big Battlefront fan. I play the current Battlefront. If you find me online, I'm Zob0. I will pwn you any day.
Duly noted. And what was your most memorable experience from working on The Force Awakens, if you could choose just one?
Well, I had a great time with this guy called Greg Grunberg, who's one of the X-Wing pilots, and me and him really clicked on set. We were just joking and laughing all the time, laughing, making jokes with Carrie Fisher. And I think probably the best moment was when JJ said action. Had my scene, everything went quiet, all the focus was on me, and that was pretty cool,
Definitely. So finally, do you have any upcoming acting roles or other projects you would like to talk about?
Yeah, so just quickly, I've been offered a small role, a lead role in a sort of gritty crime drama. It's like a detective film, so I'll be playing a policeman. So I'm just debating whether to take that or not. And that's it for the moment. We'll see it. Auditions all the time, but not a lot I'm actually allowed to say. So just keep an eye out for me, I guess.
Definitely. Well, thanks very much for talking to us.
Thanks very much. Pleasure to meet you, mate.
Make sure to check out our podcast links. Check out our website, website.everythinggeekpodcast.com/EGP. Check out our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/everythinggeekpodcast. Check out our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/user/everythinggeekcast. Check us out on Twitter, twitter.com/everythinggeekp. Check us out on Instagram, instagram.com/official everythinggeekpodcast. Check out our Mixcloud profile, www.mixcloud.com/everythinggeekpodcast. Email us at the following email, everythinggeekpodcast@gmail.com. Check out our companion podcast, Everything Geek Comiccast, www.facebook.com/everythinggeekcomiccast. Make sure to check out the hosts' YouTube channels. Mine is www.youtube.com/user/Separatist Check out Dixie Arnold's website, dixiearnold.com, and check out channel 1138 where we broadcast live from, www.channel1138.com. Geeks out everyone.
Enjoyed it hugely. It's been my first Comic-Con and I've absolutely loved it. Met so many interesting people and seen lots of other interesting and diverse performers and actors as well. So it's been continuously interesting.
And you've mentioned there's your
part in this film. No one had really heard about Star Wars at that time. So I didn't audition or anything like that. I just went along, played the part. I was on it for 2 days and really thought not much more about it.
And of course, you did